12. Royal Gorge Bridge. The Royal Gorge Bridge is located near Cannon City, Colorado. The bridge spans the Royal Gorge 955 feet above the Arkansas River and held the record for the highest bridge in the world for over 72 years, from 1929 until it was overtaken by the Luganga Bridge in China in 2001. It remains the highest bridge in the United States and the 12th highest in the world. The bridge is 1,260 feet long and 18 feet wide. The Royal Gorge Bridge took 6 months to build in 1929 at a cost of $350,000 and was designed as a tourist attraction, not as a through route. It would cost $20 million to replace the bridge. Crab Bridge. The Crab Bridge on Christmas Island in Australia is the world's only bridge specifically designed and built for use by crabs. Once a year, tens of millions of crabs need to make their way from their forest habitat to the ocean to breed. After mating, the male crabs return to the forest, with the females following suit a couple of weeks later after laying their eggs. All this back and forth presents a potential danger for these crabs as their route to and from the forest crosses a major roadway. To prevent unnecessary roadkill, the Australian government commissioned a special bridge which would allow the crabs to safely climb up and over the road. Mathematical Bridge. The Mathematical Bridge is a wooden footbridge that connects two parts of Queen's College, located in Cambridge, England. The bridge was designed by William Etheridge and built by James Essex in 1749. The bridge gets its name from the sophisticated engineering design which allowed the curved bridge to be built out of straight timbers. The timbers form a series of tangents which tie together, making it rigid and self-supporting. Some believe the bridge was assembled without any nuts and bolts, since none are visible from the outside, but iron spikes were actually used to hold it together. They were driven from the interior of the bridge to preserve its aesthetic. Another popular myth ascribes the design and construction of the bridge to Sir Isaac Newton, but he died 22 years before the bridge was constructed. Sloughofbrug Bridge. The Sloughofbrug Bridge, also known as the Flying Bridge, is a bridge located in the city of Leeuwarden in the Netherlands. What's unique about this bridge is it's not permanently fixed in place. It consists of a large section of roadway connected to a machine that raises and lowers it in place. The flying bridge is similar to a drawbridge, but is much more efficient and can quickly and easily allow waterborne traffic to pass and have normal traffic resume in a short period of time. The Living Roots Bridge. Don't have the necessary materials to build a bridge? No problem. Let Mother Nature do it for you. The Living Roots Bridge actually referred to a series of bridges in the northeast Indian state of Meghalaya that were grown in place rather than assembled. They were created by the indigenous Kazi people, who manipulate the roots from rubber trees to form the bridges. These bridges can take up to 15 years to complete, but can theoretically last hundreds of years, as long as the trees they are formed from remain healthy. A side benefit from this type of construction is that the bridges strengthen over time as the tree roots grow. Storseisundet Bridge. The Storseisundet Bridge connects the municipalities of Norway, and it's also the longest of 8 bridges that make up the Atlantic Road, linking the mainland to the islands of the archipelago. It's 850 feet long and stands at a height of 75 feet above the water. Construction of the bridge started in 1989 and took 6 years to build, primarily due to the fact that construction was halted 12 times due to hurricanes. It cost 120 million krone, or almost $1.5 million. The toll bridge was projected to recoup the capital cost to build it within 15 years, but it actually paid for itself in Rakats Bridge. The Rakats Bridge is located in Kramlauer Park in Germany. Built in 1860, the thin arched bridge was commissioned by the knight of the local town and built of stone from a nearby quarry. It's known as a Devil's Bridge because the people thought the bridge's sinister-looking design must have been built by Satan himself. What's unique about this bridge is that its curved span was designed to form a perfect half circle, and when viewed with its reflection in the lake, appears to form a perfect circle. Visitors can still enjoy the sight of this unique bridge, but none are allowed to cross it for fear the span may collapse. Ubain Bridge. The Ubain Bridge, named after the mayor who built it, spans Tauthaman Lake in Myanmar. It's believed to be the longest teakwood bridge in the world. Constructed in 1850, the bridge consists of 1,086 pillars that support 482 separate spans that comprise the bridge's length. The teakwood that was used in the building of the bridge was reclaimed from the former royal palace tourists in Inwa. The bridge also has 9 passageways where the wood can be removed to let barges and large boats through. Despite its age, it is still in use by both locals and tourists today. Arc Triumph Inflatable Bridge. An inflatable bridge was an unusual entrant by a Paris-based architecture group into a French competition to design a new contemporary bridge across the River Seine in Paris. This bold yet elegant bridge was specifically designed to differentiate itself from the other 37 bridges in Paris. And the inflatable bridge is no mere footbridge. It actually makes use of giant trampolines to shuttle pedestrians to the other side. It was also designed to be temporary, like the Eiffel Tower, which was supposed to be dismantled 20 years after the 1889 World Expo. The designers of the inflatable bridge can only hope that their bridge will last as long. Cowara Gorge Suspension Bridge. The Cowara Gorge Suspension Bridge, located in the Otago region of New Zealand, has an interesting claim to fame. It was the first bridge to be used as a commercial bungee jumping site. The bridge was built in 1880 to provide access to the central Otago goldfields, but now is part of the Queenstown Trail, which allows pedestrians and bikers to safely cross the Cowara River. The bridge is still used by the A.J. Hackett Bungee Company for bungee jumping and is also listed as a Category 1 historic place by the New Zealand Historic Places Trust. Hanging Bridge of Gaza. The Hanging Bridge is located high up in the Himalayan mountains in Gaza, Nepal. The bridge spans the Barugdi Kola River Valley and was actually built for a very practical reason: to ease the congestion caused by local animal herds. While the bridge appears dangerous at first sight, it has stood the test of time and is currently still in use. Local herders and farmers use it every day to transport their goods and livestock to the local market. Shahara Bridge. The Shahara Bridge, also known as the Bridge of Sighs, is a stone bridge located at the top of the 8,530-foot tall Jabal Shahara mountain in Yemen. It was built in the 17th century to connect the village of Shahara with other villages in the area. It was also designed to be easily destroyed in case of attack by Turkish invaders. The bridge spans a 300-foot deep canyon high up in the mountains and is popular with both locals and tourists alike. It can be reached by climbing the many steps carved into the steep mountainside.